Man, here we are. Episode 23. Michael Jordan. If you were born after the year 2000, you have no clue who Michael Jordan is. That makes me really, really sad. No, he didn't make shoes. He led the Chicago Bulls to 6 NBA championships. Good grief. Anyways, episode 23. I'm your host, John W. Snyder. This is Release Rotation. Oh, Thunder. That's all I'm going to talk about tonight. It's 10:54 p.m. my time. I got to go to bed because I got to be at work at 8 a.m. But whatever. Oh, Westbrook. I love the guy. Love him. Everyone wants to blame it on Westbrook, and frankly, those people are idiots, I think. I don't know. That might be harsh if you're listening to this. I don't think you're an idiot if you want to blame it on Westbrook. That's fine. That's your opinion. But what was up with Paul George? Didn't want to shoot. Dude, you're 0 for 6. Just keep shooting the ball at that point. Who cares? Or whatever you are. You know what I mean? It's going to go in at some point. But, oh my gosh. Everyone's standing around. I mean, I know they do most games. That's the Thunder with Westbrook. But I feel like tonight was just weird. And Carmelo Anthony is horrible. And we're going to be stuck with him next year. Why would he not opt in for more money again? Which I think I don't know whose call it is. I don't know how it works. But I think if Carmelo stays, Paul George is definitely gone. I mean, I already think he's got one foot out the door. But I think if Melo stays, he's done. PG's done in OKC. Which is a real shame because I think if it was Westbrook and Paul George and Steven Adams, no Melo to deal with, I think the team would have gone a lot further this year. And, man, Robertson gets hurt too? Like, that was the end of our season. If you go back and look at defensive stats, when Robertson went out, that was it. Season was over. And there's a lot of guys that could tell you that. I'm not the first to say that, but that's when the season was done. Because he was a defensive monster for Oklahoma City. And that was it. That was a turning point. Sure, fun, make the playoffs. Get knocked out in the first round by an incredible Utah Jazz team. I mean, how about Donovan Mitchell? Oh my goodness. That kid, and I say kid because he's young, and I feel old watching players that are younger than me play. I'm at this age now where there's maybe 3 professional athletes older than me, unless they play baseball or whatever. But, I mean, how many NFL players are over the age of 38? Just a few. NBA players? A few. So that's weird. But Donovan Mitchell, I say kid because he is so young and incredible. And he should win Rookie of the Year. Hands down. He should win Rookie of the Year. And now Utah has to play Houston. I hate both those teams. So I hope they both lose. Hope it goes to 7 games and ends in a tie. Because everyone fouls out or something weird happens. What happens then? That's what we need to look into. But, man, what's going to happen this summer with the Thunder? What needs to change? Does it matter? You know, one of my best friends, his name's BJ. He's a basketball coach. I want to disagree with him. I'm not throwing you under the bus, BJ, obviously, but if you even listen to this, but he's been a basketball coach forever, and he told me that we're in for a long haul with the Thunder. He said 10 years. Man, 10 years? He said this is what we're going to have to get used to, is maybe making it to the second round of the playoffs. And I hope he's wrong. Or third round, whatever. Finals, Western Conference Finals or whatever. I hope he's wrong, obviously. I'm sure he hopes he's wrong. But what's going to happen this summer? Paul George leaves. Carmelo stays because he's going to get paid. Billy Donovan made a joke on Twitter that I thought would get a lot more traction. I said Billy Donovan, more like Billy Gonovan, because he's going to get fired. He's gone. I don't know. But then there's another guy that I follow on Twitter. His name's Adam Joseph. Big Thunder fan, but he was talking about how, yeah, that's great, fire Billy Donovan, but who are you going to hire? Which is a great question. Who would the Thunder go after if they fire Billy Donovan? I mean, I don't know. It's a really good question. So, I don't know who they would go after. I have to think about it. Is there anybody? I'm sure there is, but there's got to be an assistant coach somewhere, NBA coach who's been successful, who got fired in the last year or so. I don't know. But something's got to happen with that organization. Next year, if Paul George leaves, I'm not sure the Thunder make the playoffs. Or maybe they do. Maybe there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Maybe 3 All-Stars is too much. We know Westbrook's here. But whether Paul George stays or Carmelo stays, plus Carmelo's what? He's got to be 30, I don't even know, 34? Is he 34? Somewhere around there. But he's coming up on the end of his career. But I don't know. I've got so many questions. I'm so tired. But that's where we're at. I think the Warriors win it all if Steph is back. He's been going full speed, I guess, the last 2 days in practice. They say he's 100%. I think that's what I saw. If Steph Curry's back and no one gets hurt on the Warriors, how do they not win it? There's no one that's going to beat the Warriors. Maybe the Rockets, if they stay healthy. That's the only thing I can think of is the Rockets, if they can get past Utah. But time will tell, right? We've got a lot of playoff basketball left. It's Friday night. It's late. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Thanks for listening. See ya.